The Chasers Neon Infants, welcome back to Outer Wilds. Freaking walking into stuff. What in the world? Alright, guys. Rouse gave us some more tips. I feel like every single one of these episodes is slowly becoming like this, man. Apparently, at the frozen jellyfish, there's more to explore here. And at the Ash Twins, there's more to explore there as well. Rouse put it inside of a Outer Wilds format for us, so we got no excuse now. Ash Twin Towers. I'm trying to think what in the world could be there, because for some reason, like, to me it doesn't, like, it seems like there, well, I don't know, it seems like there's not much there. Yeah, why did I fly my ship in here? I'm not gonna be able to get it back out. I wonder how fast Feldspar was going through here. Duplicate signal. So we know the inside of here is technically inside of that seed as well. Just very, so this entire situation is like so very strange. There's Feldspar ship. I've navigated here inside nothing but my suit before, so I'm not too fussed about leaving my ship here. It's just, it's gonna be a bit of a journey to come get it back. So there's that. Apparently there's more to explore down here where this jellyfish is. Could have sworn I didn't really see anything. Or maybe we can actually go into the jellyfish or something. Maybe it's actually so much bigger on the inside. I must have looked right at something and then walked straight over it. Maybe I can go into the jellyfish? Do not eat this, even if you are dying. It will be too sad if this were the last thing you ever eat. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for installation and electricity. Again, do not eat. Love Feldspar. No. This is as far in as I can go. Apparently there's more here to explore. Or is he maybe talking about the one on Giant's Deep? Because there is one on Giant's Deep too. Not seeing anything. If I do this, I fall right back in. Is there anything around here that I can see? No. And then this leads right back out. Why does my scout and ship only have one set of markers now? Oh. So it's multiple in here, just not on the outside. This one is Feldspars. Is it just me, or does it seem like there's more vines here than I remember? 2 minutes of oxygen remaining. Don't worry, we'll get you some. I wonder if I call my scout back, does all instances of my scout's signal disappear, or is it still there in, like, you know, in other instances? Ship error, duplicate signal, ship, duplicate signal. I only guess that it has something to do with the properties of stuff once you enter different seeds, but I'm not sure what exactly I'm trying to figure out. Hey dude, whoa, where'd you come from? Says you. Does like instructional integrity, endowment spirit, camp, spirit bones, still very cozy. Okay, nothing that I don't remember reading. The moment that I reach a certain threshold, all of these signals disappear again. It's not something, nah. Why is there duplicate markers over that way now? Oh, this timber hurts. Okay, scouting my ship right here. I wonder if I were to say, this is something that I wonder. If I go through, wait, they didn't duplicate it again. It's the same set. I know the one in the middle is a seed. I don't know what the one over here is. Hopefully it's not a seed, because If it is, then I might have to navigate my way to the other side, and then I'm gonna be pressed for oxygen, because remember my oxygen level got low last time I did this. Anyone else getting a strong sense of deja vu? Image is still the same. Nothing's changed there. I got sidetracked again. A thing that I always wondered was if I were to say do something like, I don't know, go through a black hole now, right? With every single instance of my ship and my scout and stuff like that, does every single instance of my scout and my ship get called through the white hole now? And if so, that's very interesting. It's actually getting easier the more times I go through here. There's an instance of my ship there as well. I think that did cause the signals to, no. Did it cause the signals to duplicate again on themselves? Am I going through a different seed this time? Where the heck am I? Okay, there we go. So what if I try to leave from through here now? Why is there blue light over there now too? Wait, what? Oh no, his ship just moved. What happens now if I try to leave? You know, I'd be lying if I said I knew where the hole was. I have no clue where it is. Maybe it disappears the moment you go through. Holy freak. That would be something. That would be something. Not gonna lie. Okay, so what happens if I call my scout back now? Do all the signals just disappear? Yes, they do. Huh. I feel like an evil villain inside some of those movies. No, this can't be. But I calculated for every possible contingency. Every single time you guys tell me that something's still there. No, but this can't be. My calculations. I should be able to see the jellyfish from here, no? And I don't think it'd be possible to climb up and go in, would it? From this side. At least his ship doesn't blow up. I say as I hit his ship. Even its gravity is affected by this strange phenomena that's occurring on the inside of it. I wonder what happens if I try to go back. Just making sure there's no other pathways that I can take. See anything. Interesting. Oh boy. The signals are still duplicated how they are. I can only assume Rouse is trying to get me to understand something about the way the signals are being duplicated in here. I'm getting a lot of frame drops. So something is happening. I just don't know what. Where the heck am I now? There's a fish near me. I have no clue where it is though. Hey man, say the word and I fail spar technique. No, I hit him in the eye. Hit him in the eye, bro. Don't know how I did that so perfectly. looks like an area like right here I can probably land on and get out. Problem becomes the tornadoes. Oh, well, that too. Yeah, see what I mean? Now we in the air. Have no other leads. Might as well. Oh boy. Oh, what? Oh, I landed exactly where I was trying to land at. Entry. Oh, entry number 4, whatever. Boring crash is 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Haha, yeah. All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant Steep. You just got feldsparred. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. I can't wait to tell Hornfields and Gossen about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. How did he get here without getting ghost mattered? Oof, lag. Should be tearing me up, right? I guess it's because I'm not on enough of it yet. My ship is above us, by the way, so don't fart me, bro. I just want to see. But there's no type of crack or anything over there. I have an idea. Just wait till I get hit with another tornado. Then I'll just fly back to my ship. It would be nice if marshmallows like gave you some health back or something. We're getting close to a tornado. I can tell. I'm ready. Not too bad an idea if I do say so myself, Apex. Why, thank you, Apex. Whoa, don't bring us back down. Don't bring us back down. You know, I think I'll stay out here. I did check out that note left from Feldspar. That is good. There's one less thing that I scratched like off the list. Let's go check out the Ash Twin Towers. Because apparently there's more to explore here too. Now if you had said something, there was more to explore on the Sun Station, then I would have had to lock in, not gonna lie. You're not gonna suck Spinny up if I stay right here, right? I don't trust you. I'm staying in my ship. See, this is still weird to me too. This little gold thing lights up just like the towers do, but why would my technology be inside of my ship unless we just so happen to use the same material that they're using to conduct energy to do something, and so coincidentally my ship has the properties of something that the Nomas have, you know? What is that? What is that? Oh, that's just a teleporter thing straight up. Cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out. This just goes to the in-between, right? Oh gosh. I didn't know where I was for a second. You okay, Spinny? Yeah, what's this say? Departure time 619. Booyaka, booyaka. 6 / charge. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp. And I'm back. This one worked. Is a glass set up top is broken? The freak was that? Blue dye. If there was anything that I needed to know from here, to me it would probably be about the Ashy Twins twin towers that it uses to communicate with its twin, you know? Because one, why would there be 2 of them? And 2, the other one doesn't do anything. Unless this was supposed to... No. The Sun Station warp had like little spiky things around it. So it's obviously the sun station warp. Yeah, I mean, have I ever been up here while the ash twin is like above us? I mean, ember twin is above us. What the freak? Where are you now? Oh, you somehow landed on ember twin? That's crazy. Oh, buddy. Now I done did it. What if... I have an idea. This is kind of strange, and it could be just downright stupid. What if I went into the sand column with the intention of staying inside of it, so it shot me to the ash twin, right? But maybe it's like a warp that they know how to use. This I don't know. It's stupid. It's so stupid. It's a stupid idea. It's a stupid idea, man. I don't have any other leads. We're basically sitting here waiting for the sand to drain off it anyway. We might as well just try anything. Oh no, that actually hurts. Yeah, that hurts a lot. Ow. 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 Never mind. Fly my ship as fast as possible into the ashy twin. You can't hide your secrets from me. If I'm going that fast at you, there's no way you can hide your secrets from me. You can try as hard as you want to. You gonna give them up before I get to you. Man, I don't know anymore, bro. This gotta be the most well-kept secret. This secret had to be passed down for generations. I'll say it's definitely right about there being more to explore here. Not only because he knows, you know, what's going on, but because there's a question mark on my little thing. So I know he's not joking. Not that I thought that he was. What the heck am I missing? Whatever it is, I feel like a lot of the sand has to be gone for us to find out. So let's take a nap. A lot of stuff is uncovered. How'd you get over here on the sand? Did you enjoy yourself while I was asleep spinning? What the freak? Oh no, I guess we normally get this close to the sun. Strange. These two materials look different here. So much so that when I saw this the first time, I thought it was ghost matter. This still looks like it's sending power to the center of Ash Twin, right? So why does this only go up? And I can probably infer that this is sending power down because inside of my ship you see the same thing. You see the little lights and they head down. So is there something actually in the middle of this? This tower over here is doing the same thing. There's not like a hole inside of it that goes down, is there? No, there's not. I don't see anything. I'm telling you, this is like one of the most well-kept secrets. It's gotta be. There I go with the stunt technique. And then one part of the ship off of the ledge. No matter how good of a... Dang it. No matter how good of a pilot I become, that's my one habit. The one leg off technique, I like to call it. I thought I saw a shadow figure standing over there. The future is now, thanks to science. 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 I don't know. What if I do? Did one. And then I hop up here. And then I jump right up here. Ow. And I pop this jangle open. Then I slide over there and do there. And then I jump over here to my ship, which happens to be over there. Holy freak, there was a lot more speed on that. Now I go over here and I look at these towers. Are they still yeah, it's still going downward. Okay. So what the freak am I missing? This one's a geyser, so this one is timber hearth. What the freak am I missing? Wait, this one's broken though. How does this one work if this one's broken? I'm pretty sure this one works though, because I've teleported to timber hearth. At least I'm sure I have, right? Wait, calm down, calm down. Hey, I said calm down. I do not consent. Leave me alone. Dang. Freaking stove spinning. She'll be alright. Did she come back? Oh, she's getting tossed around. Look at that. You better land somewhere on the surface. I'm telling you for your own good. I'd be lying if I said that I know what's going on. This does teleport me back. And there's sand here. That's why I can tell that, hey, this teleport back. This thing teleported me back. This thing teleport back. This thing teleported me back. This thing teleport back. This thing teleport me back. Hey, this thing teleport back. This thing teleport me back. Charge, step onto a warp receiver platform to activate return warp. This thing teleport me back. Okay, teleport me back. This thing teleport me back. Chirp, 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 chirp. Okay, chirp on them Johns. Apex spit a hum. That's not quite a hum. I spit words and I'm not done. I'm inside of space. I'm astronomic. If I'm inside of space, it could get platonic with no place. Apex spit could cause earthquakes, eruption, cause the stuff I spit could cause earth shake. Okay, teleport me, please. It's not gonna do it. Ow. What? Here lies binary C. Here lies. Did I just land in a graveyard? This is terrible news. Wait, maybe I should take a picture of these so I could do binary code real quick. Give me 1 second, but I'm ready. Take 2 just in case. Nobody gonna tell me they had a graveyard behind their house? But y'all boys playing that. The sun about to blow up. There's our pilot. Looking time loot. Grounded for medical reasons. Dash dash dot dot dash dot. You guys hear that? It's just 3 weird looking Z's with accents on them. That might be nothing. And did I say binary before? I meant Morse code. I'm really about to just crash my ship into Ash Twin this time. Stay right there. Stay right there. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Twin towers. Let me read some of the information that I got. Ramble. Oh. An island of thorny vines and what appears to be a frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off the dark bramble. He says I can't believe I didn't get electrocuted. Did he fly into the core and not die? I know this sounds incredibly stupid, but if I fly into a jellyfish, can I go into a giant deep core and not get electrocuted? Immense protective shell seals off the middle of Ash Twin. So instead of making a way to get out of Ash Twin's core, they sealed it off entirely. And if they ever need to go inside there because they forgot something, they can just go back in time. See, now the question is, how do I get myself to be 22 seconds back in time? And is that even possible? If it is, it will only be useful during the first moment of the cycle, right? That's when everything happens. That's when they launch their ship and everything. And Rouse doesn't say Ash Twin Tower. He says towers, plural. So it's something to do with the towers up here, not just one. This one is the suns. This one's the twins. This one's by far the most confusing one, because like you have a warp pad. Yeah, have a warp pad for one, I understand, to get to the Ember Twin. But where does the other one go? And why does the other one go? You feel me? Unless this one was to get to the center of Ash Twin. This other one. And if so, how do we get it to work again? Wait, where's the one for... Or maybe they didn't make one for Bramble? Oh, this is Brittle Hollows. You know, this would have been a much easier way to get on the ceiling than how I did it. Ow, my legs! Was it reactivated as soon as I jumped off? I just realized my mic was muted that entire time, and now I have to start my freaking whole point over again. All right, so I left for a while, like some hours, because I had to go help my dad with something. And this could be stupid. This could be counter thinking, but there's more to discover with the jellyfish on Dark Bramble, apparently. I was telling myself, okay, so if there's more to discover on Dark Bramble, and we're talking about the jellyfish and stuff like that, it probably has something to do with the installation thing. Because why would Feldspar bring up the thing about installation if it wasn't related to whatever's going on, or if that wasn't supposed to be a hint? What I don't know is... Oh. No, I can't do that. I just thought of something else. Okay, so what you saw just now, and Apex will play the clip or whatever. I drove my ship into the jellyfish trying to use this installation to get me past the core of Giant's Deep, because that's a place that I still haven't been, but for some reason, you know, there's a jellyfish here too. And I started to think, like, when Feldspar is talking about he's been to the core of Giant's Deep, is he talking about like the electric core of Giant's Deep, Or is he talking about, you know, the freaking just being inside of the water, you know? I was thinking to myself, like, why would this jellyfish be important? This random jellyfish be important? And why would he bring up the installation thing if that wasn't important, you know? But after doing that, I don't know. Wait, what? My scout was sitting there for a while. Ow! Then after that thinking, I had another thing that is a pretty stupid idea in my opinion. What if we can somehow, and I don't think we can eat the jellyfish like Feldspar did or whatever to do. Why is it so light in here? Oh, my scout is in here. Strange. All right, and then I have a thought for the twins thing as well, because in Dark Bramble, anything that is in there, its signal is double, right? So every instance of itself is twice, and it exists in multiple different places. What if, no, freak, I will have to recall it back though. Shoot, that just punched a hole inside my theory. I didn't even think about that. I was going to say, what if I fired my scout into one of the dead jellyfish, right? And then therefore in one instance of my scout, it is insulated. So if it exists there, it must be insulated by the jellyfish, you know what I mean? And then I fired into the core, and I'd be able to see inside there. That still doesn't help me go into the core, but you know, I could use that to help, you know, guide me towards being able to get into the core if I knew that. But after debunking my theory like that on my own, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to do it. And I feel like the reason why Rouse is kind of like doubling back and doubling down on like there's more to discover at the jellyfish thing is because if he was to tell me more, it probably just give it away. Then initially I had another thought that maybe like the entrance into Dark Bramble can be like in multiple different areas as well, which is why that other jellyfish was on Giant's Deep, because there was an entrance into Giant's Deep. I mean, through Giant's Deep that led to Dark Bramble. I was thinking that as well. After looking around for a bit, I just don't think that's the case. Or if it is, then it's pretty difficult to find. Oh yeah, and then like that thinking led down like another path of thinking, like why is Feldspar's ship electrified? There's nothing here that would cause it to electrify like that, unless it's just that broken that, you know, it's sparking and stuff like that. But when mine gets ready to blow up, I don't think it sparks, unless his is just made differently, which is possible. Whoa, no, it is electrified. But why is it electrified? What if we touch? Can we touch? Oh! It does shut my ship down. Just like a jellyfish. So he insulated his ship somehow. How? Surely not by eating the jellyfish, right? What does Feldspar himself say about this whole situation? You reached the core of Giant's Deep. How'd you do it? Giant Deep's core, huh? That's a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. It says the same thing. I guess I should have assumed that there was more here after hearing that. Wait, what? For a second, I thought it was electrified. Did you see that? It glowed blue. Maybe that was just my eyes. Can I have some of this jellyfish? Wait, no, this couldn't have been the way that Feldspar got into Giant Deep's core though. Because if it was, then that would imply that he came to Dark Bramble first, which we know is not the case, because when he came to Dark Bramble, he was flying too fast and he crashed his ship. He did say something about this place expanding on itself, right? Maybe this is big enough for me to fly my ship in now. It is not. Interesting. Okay. This other idea, I would say, is probably a little less stupid, but it depends on the way that I go about doing it. All right, so my idea for the twins is, so the Ash Twin has all of those towers, right? And each one is for a different planet, excluding Bramble, is what I'm gonna say, because I didn't hear anything about Bramble's tower or anything. I'm gonna say that because every other tower that I go in, regardless of if its glass is broken or not, I can teleport using it. I'm going to assume, and this is like in terms of, I guess this would be a hypothesis. My hypothesis is the following: if the other warp pads work, even though the glass is broken, that must mean that the warp pad that I did not warp on must work. And in order to test this theory, I would have to reach its alignment point in a interval in which the sand is not above the tower. And the reason why I say this is because two things have to be happening if you want to teleport. You, one, have to be on the warp thing, and two, you have to be like standing on top of the pad. You cannot be in the air and warp, or at least far as I know, you cannot. Here's what I'm going to claim is stopping me from doing it. I think that as soon as I get ready to reach the warp point, the point in which I can warp, this sand column gets inside of the way. Because that sounds like something that, after playing this game for a while, it sounds like something that could be a possibility, right? And the way that I'm going to get around this is I'm just going to sleep until all the sand is gone. And then once all the sand is gone, I can use the warp tower. Unfortunately, that means that I will not have a lot of time and I'll have to act fast. But fortunately, it means that hopefully I figured this thing out. This will be one of the two things I figured I didn't figure out today. One of the, yeah, I'll be happy as I'll be happy as long as I excuse me, apparently the world doesn't want me to say this. I'll be happy as long as I can figure out one of these things. Okay, I didn't mean to wait this long, but nothing I can do about it now. Apex, be nimble. Apex, be quick. Wait. Which one is it? It's the broken one. Has to be. I have no clue where this would warp to either. If I had to guess, I would be like in between, right? Or Sun Station. Is there even enough time for this to happen? I don't even think there's enough time for this to happen. This is not gonna make a full rotation before I can use it, you know? Okay, so I definitely gotta wake up a bit earlier. Please teleport me somewhere. No. Only I could get to that warp pad before the sand has to make its whole transfer thing happen. How much sand is up there? Not a lot. Okay, let's go. I'll wait the rest up. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to sit here and wait it out. It's the only way. The only way that I'm gonna know for sure. I know for a fact it doesn't teleport me to any of these other planets that I'm passing across now. Because if it did, it would have done it. If it's fixed. But as far as I know, I haven't made a full rotation sitting on this thing yet. Back up, because here comes the sand. I might be absolutely insane. Wait. I knew it. I knew it. So there is something in there. Gosh, bro. But let's pause for a second. Let's pause for a second, because somebody just called me. All right, man, I'm back, bro. I'm still absolutely astounded that that actually worked. I can't move. I can't move. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. Oh, okay. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all was about to hear me crash out for the first time. I spent all that time sitting here trying to figure that out, bro. Oh my gosh. I wonder, is there a way that I could get in here earlier, man? What if I put my ship on top of here? I wonder if that will work. My scout went through though. That looked like the inside of the thing too. Like the thing where, you know, we got the little mask. At least I think it is. So the inside of the Ash Twin is hollow. The Ashy Twin is hollow and then it's on the inside. That's probably why he's so ashy. I mean, dang. What if I just hold my booster down when this thing come across? I mean, when the thing come across. Yeah. What I just said. Why did I say it twice? The sand is coming through. Just hold my booster down. Hold my booster down. No. Oh, it's sucking me. Oh, it sucked me. Well, how was I supposed to figure that out? There must have been hints or something inside my log that was there, bro. I have to wait for a long time for this thing to... I might have to... Oh, wait, no, my ship right here. I was about to say, I might have to go back to church. What if I put my ship on top of the thing? It shouldn't be too hard, man. I landed on a whole sun station. Oh, man. This thing is lagging. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't get out. Flying to the sun. I'm not gonna lie, this had to be at least a semi-decent puzzle inside my opinion. Because my head is hurting. My head don't never start to hurt over no puzzle, man. Arrow breaking. I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of hard. Not even gonna lie, especially after I announced what I did. This is a stupid idea, yes, I know, but let's just try it anyway. Oh gosh. Oh, what the freak? Why did that seem like so much easier to do that time? Why can't I get out of my ship? Wait, hold up. Is it my controller? Is my controller the thing that's messing up? It is my controller. Oh my gosh, but now I don't know how to play on keyboard. Ow. Okay, what if I just stand above my ship? If Spinny gets sucked up, I can't go. Yes! I'm in. Can I switch back to my controller now? Okay. Because I've gotten too used to it now. What in the freak is going on? So the whole inside of the Ash Twin is spinning. Oh man, this is crazy. Oh, here's the heads. 9 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Marks mask receiving data from probe tracking module. Giant's deep memory statue. Timber hurt the memory statue. Oh wait, what? Probe tracking module. Mask receiving data from probe tracking module. Giant's deep memory statue. What's the probe tracking module? So whoever's on a probe or something like that, that's the person that has the other mass thing. I thought it was Solanum though, right? Because Solanum is alive but technically dead. Today we finished the evacuation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project. powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiment at the high energy lab, I still can hardly believe Rhymes' hypothesis was true. What was Rhymes' hypothesis again? Hope just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the black hole forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Felix is sculpting the memory statues. Wait. Okay, I'll read all of this stuff again later inside the ship. Cassava hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important part is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I am no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then, if anyone can good a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the entrance of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Felix and Dax finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in many more ways than one. Okay, yeah. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the other for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova by sending the probe data from this cannon back in time. In total, the cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. Suppose we redesigned the Sun Station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our valuable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We are only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we've last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Wait, so the interloper came later. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary and her design work is beautifully clever. Why are they trying to rush it again? My gratitude for the latest shipment, Onino. Onino? Oh no. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rhyme and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. Our final safety check. Whoa! I hit the boosters by accident. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. What's this? Artificial gravity control. Oh, what? Or did I just stop it? Wait. I want to read what that says. Turn the artificial gravity control back on. Somebody, please. Install the mask inside the Ash Twin project, Felix. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. However, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, there only need to be an activation once the project succeeds. Activation once the project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it will be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. So does that mean that it's possible that at some point, like, they would have been stuck in a loop but not be aware that they're in a loop, so they keep doing the same actions leading to their demise over and over again? Warning, removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. You are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Oh, man, what else you want me to do, bro? So this is where they were talking from. I guess I'm just putting it off at this point. Let's see what happens. Wait, what? Turn the artificial gravity back off. A warp core. So they did make another one. What if I take this back to their ship now? What is this music? The music has changed. Well, I hope I didn't just destroy everything. And I'm freaking trying to go fast because I'm scared now, man. Go. I'm not scared of you, filter fish. Weave. What was the thing with Giants Deep then? Man, not Giants Deep, the jellyfish. There's no way this is just it. There's something that I still don't know. But what the freak is it? 'Cause this feels too resolute. Bro, did I go into the wrong freaking one? It's because I didn't shoot my thing into the thing. Freak. No, but I have the warm core! That is crazy. Bro, no, there has to be multiple endings. How did I get the got bodied ending, bro? Come on, man. I was just trying to be fast. This is not the last episode, man. We're gonna come back and we're gonna try some other stuff. Because one, I still don't know anything about the jellyfish thing. And two, I'm not going out like that. I refuse. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like it, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. That was the FX Outer Wilds. But don't worry, we coming back. We making another episode because I ain't going out like that. Peace out. Here, come over here. You can.
Wait, what?
Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away.